What's up guys, Anton here at DPR. We have some crazy visual clowns to show you. Insane stuff. If you're ready, let's jump right into that. Right, there's no specific order, but I've made a row in my hatchling rack full of clown stuff. And I'm just gonna go one after the other. Some you've already seen, some are kind of updates after egg cuttings. And yep, let's dive right into that. The first one I'm going to show, I have shown this one and the sibling in a basically video update before the first shed. This here is a Spotnose lace yellow belly clown. It's a male. This is exactly what I wanted. Absolutely insane animal, crazy sides. Already started to color up a little bit after the shed, and I'm really excited for the next shed after that. This is basically the male I hope for. I have some perfect females for him, and Lace is basically the incomplete dominant version of Desert Ghost. So having Lace in every single project you're working with is basically ensuring you that you have some crazy stuff down the line. So crazy epic male for the future. Next one is basically the sister of the first male. I was kind of debating if she was a Lace or not before she aged a little bit. And now with a little bit of size, I'm really confident that this female is a Lace GHI Yellow Belly Clown. You're going to see a few GHI clowns in this video. And those are kind of like my first GHI clowns that I've ever made. I'm kind of late to the game as far as GHI clown stuff, but I'm not slacking on what I'm making. Those are some really nice GHI clowns. So obviously this female is going to be used for some white lace stuff in the future. This is kind of the main direction that I have in my head right now. To be honest, I don't really know what type of male I'm going to put to her, but just having lace clown female on the shelf is basically a guarantee for epic clutch in the future. I really like this female, and as she's aging, she's gaining a lot of orange on the dorsal, and those sides are getting crispier and crispier. Really love this platform. So yeah, let's move on to some more GHI clown stuff. Next one is from basically a clutch from a head-to-head. 5 eggs. Did manage to hit only one visual clown, but this is one hell of a visual clown. Super nice animal. Another GHI. We're changing tones entirely on this one. This is GHI Chocolate Clown, and this one is also 100% head for hypo. This animal is actually going to be available. He's on Morph Market right now. This animal is truly fantastic. It looks like a jet gray, almost silverish animal with some yellowish banding on the top with a blank head and a little bit of spotting. Really awesome looking snake. Super curious obviously for the super chocolate version, but what about yellow belly or red stripe inside of this animal? There's so many different possibilities starting from this snake, and he already looks like a visual hypo, so I really think that the visual hypo is going to make him completely frosted color. Really awesome snake, and that Mojave is interacting very interestingly with the GHI and chocolate in there. The next two I'm going to show together because they have only one gene apart. Other siblings, these were from one of my recent videos. I did an egg cutting. Really awesome odds on this one. Unfortunately, a lot of males inside of that clutch, but I can't complain. Those clowns are absolutely crazy. I posted them recently on Instagram. Basically, those two snakes have some of the same gene. They all have GHI Red Stripe Yellow Belly Clown and head for hypo. This is exactly that, and this one is basically Orange Dream on top. I kind of have mixed feelings on adding Orange Dream right now. I'm going to explain a little bit on what I see in the future, but this animal, the non-Orange Dream version, in my opinion, is the nicest of the two. Why am I saying that? It's basically because the crispiness of the animal, that dorsal is like a burgundy type of maroon, very rusty color. And the other one has kind of that dirtier pixelization throughout the whole dorsal and the rest of especially around the neck, where this one is super clean. And the two heads, I think that the GHI Red Stripe Yellow Belly Clown head is nicer than the one with Orange Dream. Overall, the Orange Dream is making it more colorful, but where I'm kind of really hopeful for the future is if you look at the tail is much less dirty than the rest of the snake. So the tail here is kind of giving us a little hint of what the super OD version would look like. And this is basically where we're heading with this animal. We want to do a completely bright animal and lose that dirtier pixelization on this snake. I do think that it would need probably another dark gene than just GHI to make it really pop and contrast like this one. Probably something, I'm thinking like maybe Hurricane or like Blackhead or Leopard. Even Leopard would be pretty interesting in there. But yeah, nonetheless, those two snakes are pretty amazing. And those two are holdbacks. I really wanted GHI in my hypo clown stuff and needed a Orange Dream clown head hypo for the future, and both of those snakes are going to have a really important part in the future of DPR. This one is the brother of the other two, and basically this is minus yellow belly, so this is Orange Dream Red Stripe GHI Clown head for hypo, also a male. Also an amazing little ringer from the Orange Dream on this one. I'm really happy about how all of these genes are actually interacting. GHI is kind of the star inside of this combo, but you really see the Red Stripe and the Orange Dream interacting as well. Obviously the yellow belly is making it more crisp in the other combos, but still this snake is pretty cool. This one is going to be available since I'm keeping the other one, but nonetheless this is a really awesome looking snake. This is also head for hypo, if I haven't mentioned. Yeah, really happy about those. I haven't really made a lot of GHI clown stuff, and I really am super stoked about them. They really don't disappoint. Super awesome looking animals. Two more to go. Next one is the only Blackhead that I had inside of that clutch. Unfortunately, I wanted to make more Blackhead stuff. This is also my first Blackhead clowns. I have maybe 2 or 3 more pairings this year to make some Blackhead clown stuff. But this is a pretty cool animal. This is a Blackhead Orange Dream Cinnamon Clown, 100% head for hypo. I think that Blackhead and Cinnamon are really making this animal extra dark. I don't know how it will age, to be honest, but I do think that Orange Dream is really helping to make those sides more banded and definitely amp up the color. This also could have yellow belly. Based on how the color is on that snake, I kind of don't think it is yellow belly, but it very well could have. So this is a male, so Blackhead, Cinnamon, Orange Dream Clown, 100% head for hypo. Also going to be available, so if anyone's working on, you know, OD Blackhead hypo clown, this animal could be a very useful animal. And really love how you have a black dorsal, a little bit like a dirty sanded dorsal, then those orange patterns with the black dots in the middle and that fully white silverish underneath that goes all the way up to the belly. So super cool looking snake. Really like how this animal looks. Overall, you know, not disappointed with my first Blackhead clown, and this will not be the only one because I really like what Blackhead does inside a clown. The last one is an absolute banger. I recreated a star of a few seasons ago when I started my YouTube channel. I was maybe like 5 or 6 videos in the YouTube, and I hit a Orange Dream Yellow Belly Red Stripe Cinnamon Clown. That was a world first back then. Crazy animal that completely blew my expectations, and I recreated the same animal from basically Mom. So Mom, when she was a world first back then, she gave us a clutch. This is basically the mother of all the other ones, and this is the exact replica of Mom, but this one has a plus and it has this crazy insane ringer at the tip of the tail. This animal alone already looks truly fantastic, but with the ringer it kind of gives that little extra oomph. This is really a epic snake. I think that, you know, oftentimes Cinnamon is kind of disregarded in clown, mostly because it doesn't bring the same oranges as a black pastel does, but I feel like Orange Dream and Cinnamon is a better mix than Orange Dream and black pastel. So this animal here, single dose of OD, and look how crisp and clean this snake already looks, especially on the orange on that tail there. So again, a little bit like we said earlier in the video, if we double up the super OD, I kind of have a feeling that we would get oranges like we have on the tail here, but throughout the whole snake. I really love this platform, really love this animal, and yeah, I'm super stoked to have recreated this snake. Now to the next step, back to the lab to create this animal with other stuff on top. I really think that this platform is a winner. All right, guys, that's it for these amazing clowns. And if you are just as me excited about this potential, some of those animals will be on my Morph Market, so you can go check those out. Probably will be there as the video airs. And guys, we're about halfway into the hatching season. I still haven't shown you my most amazing snakes that I've made this year. Super stoked about what I have to show you next. So if you enjoy the videos, Be sure to subscribe. We just reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go check our available animals on Morph Market, and go follow our Instagram for daily snake content on this. Cheers and stay tuned.